What is going on, guys? My name is Cakes Mitchell, and today I know I'm late about this whole beef between Logic and Joyner, but I wanted to talk about it since I've been away for the past couple of days, and now I finally had a chance to talk about it, and that is the beef between Logic and Joyner Lucas. Logic finally responded. Or kind of. So just a quick synopsis. I'm not going to go into detail, but Joyner Lucas and Logic have been beefing because Joyner Lucas made a song with Logic and Tech-9 called Sriracha, and Joyner Lucas thought that Logic's verse was not good. And also Joyner thinks that Logic, or Logic's manager, took some ideas from his 1-800 album and used that idea and concept in his 1-800 suicide prevention hotline song. So that's where the beef kind of originated. Then Joyner dissed him in one of his songs. Logic never responded, and then Joyner dissed him again in another song, and now we finally have kind of a response from Logic. And I'm going to go down the diss and kind of break it up and break it down for you guys. If you guys already know what this is, you can probably skip ahead, but I just want to go through the diss and just kind of talk about what it means. Talking shit about Logic, I never respond. I'll let the success talk, because a word of advice, more achievements for yourself and less talk. So what Logic is kind of saying here is that he's not going to give Joyner Lucas what he wants, and that is Logic shouting him out by name, because if Logic did this, a lot of attention would be drawn towards Joyner Lucas, which would be a great marketing ploy for Joyner Lucas, is to get Logic talking about Joyner Lucas. And Logic knows that this may be a tactic that Joyner is trying to achieve, and is like, I'm not going to call your name out because I know that is the mission of what you want from this whole beef. I don't know if that's true or not and why Joyner is doing this, but that's what Logic believes is the core reason why Joyner is dissing him. Cat's beef with Logic. Yeah, they pray not respond. If I ever did, I dead you in the game with no respawn. Peace, love, and positivity, that's all I want with you, but you push me to the issue because I give you more press than your publicist ever could give you. So a lot of things here is that Logic is saying he does not want to respond because his whole core message is peace, love, and positivity. And I think that's pretty backwards, and I'll get to that in a bit, where he goes on to say, but you push the issue because I give you more press than your publicist could ever give you. Saying that if Logic did respond and call Joyner Lucas out by name, that's a bigger push and a bigger, if Logic did this, it would be great publicity for Joyner Lucas, and he doesn't want to give that to Joyner because he knows that only he has the power to give that much attention to Joyner Lucas, and Joyner would not be able to do that by himself without Logic saying this. It would be a great push for Joyner off the jump just to get a bunch of new attention towards him and his music. And also saying that Joyner is pushing the issue, saying that he has dissed him more than once. Hell nah, rap, beef. Anyone that hate me, I wish you success. I wish you look in the mirror and ask yourself why you suppressed. So Logic again saying he doesn't want beef, he doesn't want any conflict with this guy, but wishes them nothing but the best. If feelings of self-hatred that you want to project on me, but if I never picked up the mic, then we might be homies, but you jealous, you look at my life and you envy, constantly comparing to yourself, to me, and feel empty. So Logic basically saying here that Joyner is looking at Logic and is like, wow, I want that kind of life. That's the kind of life and success that I want. And Logic thinks that Joyner is envious of that and is attacking Logic because of that. Most people that don't fuck with me ain't never shook my hand. I'm a good man. Yeah, I love myself. I know who I am. Yeah, I love myself. They don't understand, but no matter what happened, you know that. Okay, so Logic is just saying, hey, I'm a good guy. If we met in person, if I never rapped, if we never were on that song together, we would probably be good friends. So that is the diss. And what I think about this whole diss is I think it's kind of contradictory that Logic is saying, hey man, I'm not going to respond to you. I'm not going to start a beef with you because it's all peace, love, and positivity. And that would be fine if Logic just didn't address the situation. I would have been 100% behind Logic, knowing that peace, love, and positivity, it's this whole movement, doesn't want to start beef. I would get and understand that. But Logic did bring it up, says, I don't want to diss you because of peace, love, and positivity. I don't want beef with anyone, and then continues to diss Joyner Lucas. I mean, what? Saying that he's envious of Logic's career, that right now he's only doing this because of the fact that he wants a life like Logic, saying that Joyner's life is empty and he would only get a big push of publicity from Logic calling him out, which is the case. He would get a lot more attention if Logic did call him out by name. I get that. For this whole beef, guys, I get where Joyner's coming from and I get where Logic is coming from as well. I support Joyner's efforts in dissing Logic out on that Sriracha song, because that verse that Logic produced, I think even by Logic fans can agree,
that was god awful.
But I also think that Joyner may be in the wrong here, because, okay, he addressed the situation in a song, but he didn't need to keep poking the bear. I feel like he was kind of wanting a response from Logic, and him pushing the subject. Definitely, you could tell that Joyner wanted a response and was not going to let this go. But I think if Logic didn't respond here, that I think Joyner would have dropped the issue. I don't think, like, obviously there would not be good blood between the two, but I think Joyner wouldn't bring it up, at least in the next couple of months or year. And I get where Logic is coming from, in the sense that Joyner really wants this response from Logic, but Logic then in turn gives him that response that he wants. Granted, he doesn't call him out by name, but is still responding to the fact of dissing him and saying all these negative things about Joyner Lucas, then saying he doesn't want to respond because it's all peace, love, and positivity, but is hypocritical in the sense that he did diss Joyner Lucas in this song. And then Joyner Lucas put this up on his Twitter. It says, "Say some names next time. Scary ass." All in all, guys, this beef, I feel like, is going nowhere. I don't think that Logic, after this, will respond to any further things that Joyner Lucas puts out. I do think Joyner Lucas will respond to this whole mess, and maybe even dedicate a song, or maybe remix one of Logic's songs on Bobby Tarantino. Calling that right now. He's going to remix one of Bobby Tarantino's 2 songs and diss Logic in that. I can definitely see that being a possibility, but if and when that happens, I don't think that Logic is going to respond to anything else. We're just going to have bad blood between those two artists. I think that over time, the beef will die. Unless, in Joyner Lucas's diss, he says something very personal to Logic, which Logic would then probably have to respond. If not in a verse, just on social media or something, or hopefully they call each other and clear it up. But overall, guys, this beef is interesting. It's not really rooted into much. I think that over time, this will just kind of fade out. And it was cool seeing the two take a shot at each other. But I wish they would make amends. Like, I don't want to see people not like each other in the hip-hop community. Although hip-hop is rooted in competition, I don't want people to have bad blood with each other. But then again, it's not my issue, so I hope they can solve it. They're men. They know how to deal with their issues. So overall, that is that. Okay, guys, what did you think about this whole beef? Do you think it's going to continue? Do you not? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much. My name is Cakes Mitchell. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Cakes Mitchell. And until next time, blah.